until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Forced to his right. The ball comes out. One of the Patriots has it. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it?
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Out of shotgun, Richardson exiting the pocket right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's May to throw it on first down. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Crazy. Five.
Williams in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Here's May again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense can do to try to slow them down.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Dolphins nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
What's that?
Run out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Crazy.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Ready? Mustang, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Throw on the run is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go. Warrior 70, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
On second down, Richardson. He's going to try it here again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Hey, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Richardson gonna look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on third down is May. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboys. 19 tight, 19 tight. Get it.
On first down, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Buffalo 18.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll let one go down the middle. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It covers 51 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Flush to his right. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's in! Javon Achane, touchdown Dolphins! Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, here goes up. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy.
May now on first and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, New England.
Crazy, crazy. John, what's up? Hey, what's up? 5. Crazy, crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. One caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Crazy.
Williams in motion. To throw on first down is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. May to throw again. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Patriots. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
On the return, here's Atwell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready? 19 Lions.
On play action, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready?
Out of a shotgun, Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nick Herbig, he gets in to record his second sack of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. They'll go. Richardson. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Throwing is Richardson. And that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he is out of bounds. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. Taken in by Achak. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Dolphins 17.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Atwell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ready. Cowboy Get it.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. To the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He fields it at the 8. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. The drive. It's a first down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Throwing now is May. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Now a screen set up for Achane. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
65, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
A second down throw for Richardson. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achek coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's Richardson. A throw on the run is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
Here's Richardson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Miami.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard
The
line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, Garfield. Good. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, New England. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. Oh, the ball's out. Boy, that hurts. He kept it. He was gaining yards there, but then turns it over, and the defense will take over.
I think that's one of those times, Mike, you'd love to see your quarterback just understand that it's over and get down. There's no need to take that hit, take that contact, and risk losing the ball. He already had a big gain, and now he turns the ball over, and the other offense gets their shot.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Ready. Panther 60.
Now, this looks like a design run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw left side, finds down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That one good for 29.
Patriots.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
5.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's got another one. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Go.
Now Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
At the 33-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Richardson gonna look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Buffalo 18.
At the Patriots' 23-yard
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. records his 5th sack of the year.
Crazy. It's up. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy. No score.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Crazy, crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Vikings, 60, 19 Lions, 70 Raiders, go!
Throwing is Richardson. This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Richardson on the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd down and 9.
Ready? Hey, check that. 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Let's go.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
79 Broncos. Panther 11.
Throwing, Richardson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's a designed run. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New England. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the double. 19 tight. 19 2.
Bring it back.
Cowboy, go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'm going now.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 65 jack. 65 jack.
Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.